So I am currently 2 weeks postpartum. My baby is 19 days old today. So I wanted to hop on here and share my birth story with you guys. So she was born on May 29th at 12:34 a.m. So I actually started going into labor that Friday, which was the 27th. And I had been feeling contractions like pretty much that whole day. That morning I was fine. I was trying to kind of see if it was just Braxton Hicks, but they kept getting a little bit stronger, a little bit closer together. So by the time my fiance got home that evening from work around 6 p.m. that night on that Friday, I told him, I was like, I feel like this is more. I feel like this is definitely like starting to be like real contractions. I had lost my mucus plug that morning. I had been losing like parts of it, but I lost like a lot of it that morning. So I just kind of had a feeling that it was it. So basically he got home from work and I kind of tried to ride it out for like another hour. It started to get more intense. I started to kind of be in pain. So I was like, okay, well, let's just go to the hospital and get checked. So I went to the hospital and got checked, and I was still only at a 2 centimeters dilated. So I was really discouraged. You know, my contractions were getting really intense and I was in pain by that point. By this time it was probably around like 9 p.m. And so they kept me and monitored me for 2 hours. I didn't make any progress other than the contractions just being more painful. So they sent me home and I continued to labor for about the next 12 hours at home, and it was completely miserable. I did not sleep at all that whole entire night. I was in like excruciating pain. I think I took like 3 or 4 baths. I did the Miles circuit. I was bouncing on my ball, just like trying to do anything to help the contractions and to help myself dilate and ease the pain, even though I don't know why I thought that was gonna like help the pain, because the more you get into it, the more it hurts. So I don't know why I thought that was gonna help. But by the morning, I called my doctor, I think around 11:30 that morning on the 28th, and told her that my contractions were getting a lot more intense and I was in so much pain. I really didn't think I could handle it for much longer. So she told me, you know, the best thing to do would be to go back to the hospital and get checked again, which I really didn't want to do because I didn't want to get sent home again. But at the same time, I was in like excruciating pain. So that's exactly what we did. I was in excruciating pain. Like I said, by this point, I had just gotten sick from my contractions. I could barely walk. So we went back to the hospital to get checked, and I'm going to make a part 2.